afternoon. I want to talk to you guys today about where you find your first customers. So, you've gone out and you've got your equipment and you've started your inflatable business or your party rental business, your tents, your tables, whatever you're doing. And now you're trying to figure out, who do you rent to? How do you start that revenue process? Well, the recommendation that I give you is that you need to start small and start within your own circle. And what that means is that you need to start with friends, family, start with your local church that you attend or a family member attends. Start with your school or your daycare that your kids go to. Wherever you have the most familiarity with the people who are involved there. And the reason that you want to do this is because it will allow you to make the mistakes that you're going to make, and there's going to be some wiggle room for forgiveness and for the customer to move on. The worst thing that you can have starting out and doing your first rental is a nightmare rental. And a nightmare rental is one of those rentals that everything seems to go wrong. And believe me, it happens to everyone. It happens to everyone in the industry. Something happens. And it may be your fault. It may not be your fault. It may be the customer's fault. It may not be, any of the above's fault. It just happens. But it occurs. It occurs, quite often. So, dealing with people that are in your circle allows you, like I said, to kind of escape that trap and get away from the idea that everything is going to have to be perfect, or you're going to be faced with the unhappy customer. One of the biggest hurdles to get over in your business is going to be your first negative review. It has a psychological effect. It has an effect on your business, because normally your business won't have a lot of reviews, and one or two negatives can literally put you in a situation where you look terrible. It looks in a very, very bad light, and that it reflects on the business, and the customers will see that and they'll move on. The second thing that I want to give you as far as advice would be to make sure that you give yourself plenty of time. Do not try to set up an event in a short time period or a tight timetable, and back yourself into that corner again where you're not going to be able to function. You're not going to be able to get around the idea that something is going to pop up. Giving yourself time is going to eliminate a lot of those faux pas out there that are going to kind of creep up. So make sure you give yourself plenty of time. Preferably, if you can do it, if for an event in the evening, you want to deliver it in the morning. And again, give yourself several hours, or even the previous day if it allows for that. And again, that will help you to make sure. Now, when you do that, you have to understand that you're going to limit yourself on the amount of rentals that you could do, because you've stretched your time out and you don't have the ability to, pick that time back up. So don't overload yourself. Don't do 6 of your friends and get in a situation where you can't handle all of it. Just do 1 or 2, and again, set yourself in a time schedule that you can deal with. And finally, have fun. Make sure that this is going to, the whole purpose of this is making sure that you're doing what you can do, that you're working within your parameters and your abilities. And if you can't, then this is the time to find that out. Let your friends and families give you solid, feedback and a critique that you can use to make it better. Don't get your feelings hurt. Don't, let them know up front to go hard, and really kind of give it to you straight, because you want to be right for, a customer that is unknown to you. These kind of things will help you along and will make sure that, you get the things that you need to do. Now, on the flip side, you also need to practice the pickup, because with every delivery, there's a pickup. So use this opportunity to kind of figure out what is the best situation. One of the most challenging things that I've found is that events will go beyond the time schedule, and different customers react different ways. Some customers will say, please come. I'm going to use you as kind of the turn off valve for this party. And when you show up, I'm going to say, oh, well, party's over, and I'm going to send everybody home. Other customers may say, oh, we were just getting into it, and we had some party guests that just arrived, and we wanted to kind of go through it. So, can we have some more time? Again, this is the kind of way that you're going to work through how you get through your situation. So use this as an opportunity to practice your pickup as well as your delivery, and navigate through those problems that you're going to have, because you're going to have problems. Like I said, traffic. There could be cars parked everywhere, and you can't get your vehicle close. And when you delivered it, it was an easy, in and out. But now you're picking it up, and all of a sudden, there's a bunch of people parked everywhere, and you can't get to the unit, and you didn't bring your hand trucks, and now you got to flip it all the way across, and blah, 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 blah. Millions things go wrong, and, you have to deal with them. So, this is the time to do it, though. This is the time for you to get past all of the things that will be popping up, and will create those obstacles for you. Also, make sure that you're talking to your customers about spreading the word, so that, number one, they're going to do the rental for you, to kind of get your practice down. But then from that point, you need them to go to work and go to their churches and go to their coworkers and go to their family and spread the word, so that they can go out. Now, your circle has expanded into their circles, and those circles expand into more circles, and eventually you've moved out. So that's how you're going to begin your marketing. That's how you're going to find your very first customers, is within your circle, and then expand from there. Hey, guys, I hope these videos help. I really do, and I really love doing them. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, share the good word, tell everybody about us, so that, we can kind of stay on top of this. We appreciate all your hard work. We're glad that you're in the jumpy business. We don't believe in competition. If I can help any of you in any way, please reach out and let me know. If there's anything that I can do for you, I'd really love to do that. And have a good day. Thanks.